Welcome to another episode of Bullion, Brew, and Barbecue. I'm Silver Stallion, and today we have a little bit of everything for you. We were going to spatchcock and smoke this chicken right here. We got some pork. We're going to make a smoked meatloaf. We've got a double IPA from Double Canyon. And in honor of my beautiful wife, her favorite, some Smirnoff with the red, white, and berry edition. It's limited. And we're going to talk about protecting your gold and silver. Stay tuned. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to spatchcock the chicken. You're going to turn it over. Find its little backbone here with its tail. And if you have some scissors, that will work better than a knife. Unfortunately, I think I broke mine a while ago. I'm going to cut along the backbone. Get that. Get the other side of it. And dispose of that. Turn it over, break it at the breastbone. Then you want to dry your chicken. The thing about smoking chicken is if your skin is wet, it's going to end up turning out rubbery. Need it nice and dry before you go ahead and season it up. Make sure all the napkin comes off. Want that skin nice and dry so you get nice crispy skin that you can bite through. Nothing worse than a rubbery skin. Alright, now that it's dried off, I'm going to go ahead and season the underneath first here, and you use your favorite seasoning. I put together a little seasoning rub. I put it in an old lemon pepper bottle. Place it back on the pan. Give it this. Top. If you want, you can get it under the skin, get it outside the skin, under the skin. And that's ready to go on. Alright, let's go on to the meatloaf. I'm not going to give you a meatloaf recipe. Everybody has their own meatloaf recipes, I'm sure. You can find them anywhere. If you want a meatloaf recipe, put your email down below. I'll give you the recipe. I never was a big meatloaf fan growing up. Don't tell my mom. And then we started smoking meatloafs. I love them now. One of my favorite things to smoke. put the meatloaf together, add some barbecue seasoning inside, mold the meatloaf, season the outside, throw it on the smoker for 3 hours or so. About 20 minutes with some sauce on the outside. It's the best. Alright, so my wife just corrected me. She puts barbecue sauce inside when she's molding the meatloaf, not barbecue seasoning. We put the seasoning on the outside. But she mixes the ground beef up with some onions and some barbecue sauce. Alright, let's check the fire. See how it's looking. Not bad. Got a nice rolling fire. And we got everything on. I keep the meatloaf on the pan. You could do that with all of them if you like. I like to keep them off the pan though. Get that smoke underneath, outside, all around it. But for the meatloaf, it's easier to keep it on the pan. Lock it down. Had the temp rolling about 250 before I opened it up. But every time you look and open that top, that's what happens, that temp drops down. So the less you open it, the better. Alright, since we opened up the smoker, the temp just settled in at a nice 250. Let's get this started. So first let me give you a little idea how I got into barbecue. I'm from Connecticut, moved down south to Georgia, and that's where I tasted real barbecue, because up north here people really just grill. They didn't know much about real barbecue, at least back when I was a kid. So lived in Georgia for like 5 years. We moved back here and there were no barbecue places. But that's about the time where all them barbecue shows were on TV all the time. So people started opening barbecue restaurants around, and none of them were very good. So I figured it was time to just learn how to do it myself. Went to the store, bought a cheap smoker, talked to some people, watched some videos, and before you know it, the barbecue was actually coming out pretty good. So alright, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to taste this Smirnoff red, white, and berry limited edition. My wife asked me to pick it up. I wanted to get her opinion on what she thought, but I'll just tell you because she doesn't want to be on camera or voice on camera. I don't drink these very often. It says it has blue raspberry, cherry, and citrus. It's not bad. If you're an IPA or a beer drinker that likes some strong stuff, you'll probably drink these like juice. I could see on like a hot day drinking those and probably drinking 6 of them and not even realizing I had all 6 because they're that fruity. So if you like that stuff, I'm sure you'll like this one. Alright, let's get into this Double Canyon Double IPA. When I went to the store, we had just gotten done with a family hike yesterday, and I was very thirsty, and this purple can stuck out at me. Kind of made me start thinking of like a grape icy, and being real thirsty, that's probably not the best time. So it says fearless, bold, independent. Double Cannon, the bold and brash daredevil that's not afraid to stand out. Massively dry hopped, with a balanced malt sweetness. This irresistible force showcases the power of bringing in the extra artillery. And then it's 9.5%. So I believe Double Cannon must be the name of this beer, because on the back here, I'm going to guess Heavy Seas Beer is maybe the brewery. I don't see an address or anything or where they're from. Well, let's crack it open. Still got that taste of that Smirnoff. Have to clean my palate. Smells good. Definitely hoppy. I taste the malt more than anything. Very, very strong malt taste. So I don't normally like it over malty. Very, very strong with that malt taste. It says a balanced malt sweetness. A little too malt sweetness for me. I probably wouldn't get this again. I mean, I'll drink the ones I have, but as far as getting it again, I probably won't do that. Honestly, I think I'd like the Smirnoff better. And that's very unusual for me. So, like I said last time, if there's a certain kind of beer you like or a brand you want me to try, let me know. Let me know in the comments down below. You know, definitely hit that like button and subscribe. You know, future videos coming out, some giveaways coming up. I got to get my subscriber numbers up. I hit that 100. We'll do a nice giveaway at 100. So for every 100, we'll do a giveaway. So hit that subscribe button down below. Okay, bell notification, like. Let's check that barbecue. Alright, so today I want to talk about protecting your gold and silver. Alright, so out of all my gold and silver, originally I had just this one right here came as far as the gold. This one and the 1/20th came in nice airtights. It's American Eagle. This is the one I got from JCS Gold. Came in the airtight. Very happy with that. Okay. Out of everything else I had, I only had one thing in an airtight, and that was my first American Eagle. It came in the airtight. I bought it at an LCS, and it was already in there. But everything else was open or in a plastic wrap. So my 5-ounce bar that we talked about, one of my last videos, is what caused me to go and pick up all these airtights. And so I ordered them online on the On Fire guy, and he got them to me really quick, really fast. So I picked up some different size round. I think I got the 38s, the 39s, and the 40s. And then I picked up some for the 1-ounce bars. Those sealed up really nice. The 5-ounce bar that I didn't bring out, that one sealed up really nice. This one right here, this is the 10-ounce bar. I just can't seem to get this one to seal up as good. I don't know if it's because maybe the bar is too thick, but it doesn't really seal up that great, but I guess it's better than nothing. I didn't feel that nice tight seal when I closed it up. I mean, it seems like it's sealed up now. Maybe I just didn't push on it hard enough. But today when I went to pick it up, it kind of opened up on me. It was a catastrophe this morning. I dropped one of my bars and broke the airtight. I squirted myself with the hose while I was cleaning my barbecue grates. So a little rough morning. But I'll tell you, I really like these airtights. It's so much better than being in the plastic. You get a better feel for the silver. This is that 10-ounce bar that I showed you guys in that talking bars video. Look at that. Look how nice that looks. You know, like I said, hit that subscribe button. You know, hit that bell notification for future videos and giveaways. Let's check it out, see what we're looking like. Alright, looking good. Color of the chicken's coming out nice. Everything's looking good. So that pork is a boneless pork roast. Every once in a while my wife picks them up when they're on sale or she sees a good price. They're pre-seasoned, but what I like to do is I like to put one of my favorite seasonings, barbecue rubs, on it when we get those. Got the door closed because the temp was up a little bit. And we're at 250 now. It had gone up a little bit. It was almost at 3. It was at like 275, 280. Got that down a little bit. So this is a Oklahoma Joe Longhorn. It's a good entry-level smoker. It's a step up from what I had. I picked this up at, like I said, I think I said it last time, Best Buy. I didn't even know Best Buy sold smokers, but they had the best price on them. If you want to get one that's just a little bit smaller, they got the Highland, which they sell at like BJ's and Lowe's and stuff like that. But this one's a little bit bigger. And anytime I'm smoking, I like to fill up as much real estate inside as possible with the amount of wood I'm going through and charcoal. I like to fill up as much real estate as possible. So if I'm doing a chicken, I'll throw a meatloaf on there, or a pork loin, or in this case a nice pork roast. When I do ribs, I like to put on as many racks of ribs as I can. Last time I did the ribs, I did one of those pork roasts again. You know, at the time, what we're going through right now, the grocery stores have been out of meat, and you're only allowed a certain amount of cuts of meat anyway. So, you know, maybe hit up your butcher. You know, see what they have. They probably have more to choose from. Maybe they'll let you buy more than just 3 packs of meat. So while I have all these out, let's talk about what everyone's buying right now. You know, the prices are going up on gold and silver, but the price of silver is going up a little faster than the price of gold. So they're closing the ratio a little bit, little by little. I don't know how long it's going to be before we get to where it should be or where it was. But what are you buying right now? Are you still buying gold? Are you all in on silver? Let me know down below. What are you buying? Right now I'm kind of not buying anything. I haven't bought anything for a week or so. Seems like, yeah, I think it's been a week. Haven't purchased anything. I'd like to pick up some. I think I'm going to pick up some silver soon, hopefully. You know, I found some of these American Eagles, and I found some maples, gold maples online. So I'm keeping an eye on those prices. If they get to where I like it, I'm going to pick one up. Definitely one of them maples. I haven't picked up one of them yet. Let's look at these here. These Texas Precious Metal Silver. We got these at a decent price. These are the ones I got from Little John last week. 2015 Texas Precious Metals. 4/9 fine, 1 troy ounce, silver. I'm glad I picked these up. I wish I got a little bit more than I did, but I'm happy with those. This is a bar I picked up. Oh, where did we pick this up? I don't even remember. It was one of the LCSs. About a month back, I think it was. I think that says Silvertown there in the ribbon. 3/9 fine silver. The nice eagle. Yeah, there it is, Silvertown. It's a cool looking bar. But I think my favorite 1 ounce bar is this Buffalo. We got the 3/9 fine 1 ounce Liberty. There's the Buffalo right there. In God We Trust, United States of America. I like this. I like this one. I'd like to get a few more of these. And I'll tell you, the 1 ounces, when you put them in these airtights, they feel so much better, so much more substantial, you know? They look really cool. I like them. I'm glad I picked these up. All right, so the internal temp of the Meatloaf is pretty much done. So we're going to glaze the Meatloaf. So after you get a nice glaze on there, looks good, you let that go for about 20 minutes. And there's the chicken, looking good. I have to check the internal temp on that one. I know for a fact that that pork is definitely not done, so that's got to go a little longer, probably a few more hours. But everything else looking good. Lock it up. Alright, so here it is. The pork's not ready, but we've got the meatloaf all done. We've got the chicken all set, mopped in an Alabama white sauce. Alabama white sauce is a mayonnaise-based barbecue sauce. You can find recipes all over the internet. If you want my recipe, just go ahead and give me your email down below. I'll send it to you. So, as far as this goes, for the Smirnoff, I'll give that 1, 2, 3 troy ounces. And for the double cannon, 1. Not my cup of tea there. A little too malty for me. ahead and cut into this meatloaf. Again, nice smoke ring along the edge, fully cooked. Again, if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and if you want some recipes, go ahead and post your email down below, or email me and I'll send you an email with some recipes. Silver Stallion, galloping on out of here.